Hello everyone. I just wanted to say that today's video I'm going to be explaining my OC's backstory. So you guys may know my OC as Cyan, a cat with bandages and and shoes. I had shoes because someone made a knot, and the reason I'm on this app, I'm going to make some forms of my OC. I'm going to start off with the one that some of you may know. So my OC's backstory, he wasn't always like a cat, like this cat thing that he is. He actually used to be a human. And if you're wondering why am I saying it right now, because I didn't know. No. It's because I thought of like not having a backstory, but since I realized like people might ask what's under the bandages. I decided to give my OC a backstory. So he was once a human. Yeah, he was kind of similar, but not like the same. He was not. He was kind of similar, but not the same person. He actually was. He actually was in a. He actually. He actually had a scarf, but he did not have bandages. Yeah, yeah. And I decided because my OC likes, well, of course he will close. But since my OC transformed into this cat thing, he doesn't because he's covered with fur. Not to mention he has shoes. But still. But this shoes thing actually backs up the evidence that my OC used to be a human and knows how to put on shoes. And I've been thinking like, what if some people like question like who was like what's his backstory. So yeah, the reason why he has a head, I'm gonna show you the reason why he has bandages after I'm done with this one, but I'm gonna explain it. So he was one day he was ordinary person walking on the street until he got knocked out. Yeah. And apparently he was like a lab rat. He was experiment on, and they used an experiment serum on him, which transformed him into this cat thing. And the transformation wasn't that good because it was a lot of pain for my OC. Yeah. So although when he woke up, he literally had no clothes on, no shoes, no scarf or bandages. So when he woke up, he literally he was confused about how he felt until he looked at himself, and he saw himself as this character you see without the shoes, bandages, and scarf. And well, since he was an experiment, the people that kidnapped him started to experiment on him. So the first experiment they did on him was using a serum, which was supposed to like make a robot make a human to a robot, but instead, but they needed someone. They needed someone. They needed someone to like test it, and they know no one would, because they don't want to be turned into a robot. So they kidnapped my OC and used the serum on him, although it did not go as planned. So after the thing, he 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 came out like he came out like he came out like this. That's right, you see. As you can see, he was green instead of a cyan color. It was supposed to be a robot, but it failed, so it came out like this. He was supposed to have a robot arm, but this is how I can do. So another experiment they tried to do was like do the green and purple, green and red, so that they could mix color to a purple, but that also failed. Because what it actually turned them into, actually, I have to make the green color first, so that I can like make it. But still, like my OC used to be human, which is sad for him, because he was still like he didn't have a job or something. I mean, yeah, he did not have a job, no kids, and other stuff that adults should have, that some adults have, but my OC doesn't. Instead, he came out as a monster when they tried to experiment on him. He became a monster. So they tried to make him to like something powerful, but instead they made him into a monster. So he has two different color eyes, a lime eye and a red eye. And after they did that to him, he was even more angry than before. Some stuff happened to him, and the thing that the experiment went wrong. My OC went crazy, started attacking at each and every single person that experimented on him. But luckily, there was an antidote to it. Although there was never an antidote to turn him back to normal into a human being. So what actually happened so the color of my character Cyan, they transformed him into this monster thing, and if this wasn't bad enough, he went on a rant. If this wasn't bad enough, if he continued to be like this, it's actually an infection. Anyone that gets scratched or bite, they would get infected. But luckily, the antidote fixed it. Although, he had some friends in brother with him. They got kidnapped as well and got turned into some other animals. But instead of experimenting on them, they experimented on my OC Cyan. So he became a monster. And after all of that, the friends and brother managed to escape. But instead of leaving, they tried to save me by finding the antidote. Luckily, they did. But this version attacked one of my friends, which is called Kitty. She's a purple cat. But instead of just being because like I said, they weren't experimented. So he attacked them, and it was bad. She had a cut on her, and I ripped out her ear and the arm, which was bad, and the scratch was infecting her. But luckily they found an antidote for Kitty, and then they used the antidote on me. So right now I'm gonna make how my OC looks like without clothes. Although the antidote wasn't like that big. The antidote kind of worked, but not entirely. Cause, like I said, this is why he wears bandages, and this is also explained why he always wears bandages. So, 1 sec. So what you see right here is what Cyan looked like without like any bandages or shoes. But still, this is what he looked like when he woke up. It looks like this. So yeah. And then they used the antidote, but it did not entirely work. Because when he came out, he passed out. And then, well, he went on the floor. And when he woke up, he noticed something different about him. Sorry, I'm quiet. I just don't know. I just didn't realize how I made the backstory. But still, although the antidote didn't, it kind of worked, but not entirely. When he woke up, he saw his friends. He didn't recognize them until they said his name, his actual name, which I will not say. And they noticed something on him. They noticed there was this things, and if they continue to keep out, they'll spread. Although they went around the place and found some stuff. They found bandages to cover it up. Not only that, they also found a scarf and shoes, which turned him. So they all decided to give each other names, new names. And when they looked at Cyan, they actually liked the color that he was. So they called him Cyan. And after that, this is him today. Just being smiling, but what is under the bandages is the scars. So yeah, this is the backstory of my OC Cyan. If you want to hear more about the others, like his friends and brothers' backstory, please like the video and subscribe. See you all later. Bye.